Hey, what's up everyone, Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Division 2 video. Well, yes, I'm back again with the build video for Division 2, with the future TU10 video. Build video here. You can see we're in the PTS. So I'm recording right after the one I recorded earlier, the first one I told you in the previous video. So this is my marksman rifle build here, which I'm going to talk about. And yeah, let's get started without any further ado. So straight away, you can see all high-end stuff, and just the basic build, you're probably going to see it, but trust me, it's not. There's more thing going on in this build than any other marksman rifle build out there. So this is actually the most damage output marksman rifle build you can actually do, make in TU10. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can go higher, but honestly, this is actually very, 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 very strong, and it's hitting a lot. Like, it's the numbers are basically the damage glitch numbers, which the glitch was there, the damage glitch, the amount of numbers you can actually hit with the single shot from your bullet. It's actually the exact same numbers it's hitting with this marksman rifle build, so it's pretty insane. So first thing, I'm using the white dead, which is not really good right now. The stats, it's the only one I have, and I haven't ever found a single other white dead yet. So with a little bit of more damage here, and plus damage to armor, recommend damage to armor instead of reload speed. So if you have these, this is gonna do even more damage, but trust me, this does insane amount of damage. So yeah, so I'm using Ranger talent here, because this amplifies our damage by 2% every 5 meters. So we're marksman rifle guys, so we basically are going to be a little further away from NPCs. You're not going to just point blank shoot people out there, yeah, with the marksman rifle. So Ranger is always the perfect choice for your marksman rifle. Now you can go any other talent if you want to, but Ranger is what I'm going to stick on with. So the Nemesis, perfect Nemesis over here. We're getting it for a secondary because in raids and stuff, when you have to wait and charge and shoot NPCs or like bosses, like in Dark Hours raid for Boomer, or like the second boss, Weasel, all those bosses, if you shoot them with this build on the headshot with all the buff, you're probably going to one-shot them. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's possible, I guess. We'll see. So yeah, no, the pistol is Mozambique special because, well, it's the hardest hitting pistol in my opinion. It's really nice. All right, now the mask I'm using is a Providence piece. Like I said, this is not only a headshot damage build for a marksman rifle, but it's also a crit build. So if you hit a body shot, trust me, you're gonna crit, because it's a maxed out crit build with the marksman. So this is also console friendly. It's not like a PC person only, because it crits, so it deals damage. So two-piece Providence, of course. First piece, one piece, it gives you 15% headshot damage, and then the second one is 10% crit chance. So I'm going for core attribute, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and crit chance. Now I'm going for crit damage here. I could change it to headshot damage as well, but I'm going for crit damage because a little more crit damage is fine, which is really nice. I have decent crit damage here as well, so in this build, so that's where I'm getting it. Now the second Providence is my backpack, is because I love the Vigilant Talent here, and this is the only backpack which is really nice. So the Vigilant Talent is really good. Now you can use Composure Companion, whatever you want, but I think Vigilant is really nice. That 4-second this disables the buff. It's all right in 4 seconds. You're not going to really feel it. It's going to be over by the time you're going to aim and get out of the scope, and 4 seconds will be done by then. So you're going to do 25% weapon damage anyway. So it's the most amount of damage you can do on a backpack. So that's why I'm sticking it with it. For the damage build, it's the most amount of damage you can do. It's 25%. So Vigilance is what I prefer. Now you can go anything else you want. So I have crit chance, crit damage, and headshot damage mod here, which is perfect, in my opinion, I guess. And for the chest piece, this is where the magic happens. This is what increases your damage. Now this gear set or brand set, whatever, it's going to be very OP in TU10. So you should farm for this one. Now, this is called Walker and Harris and Company, I guess. So 5% weapon damage for one piece, 5% damage to armor for two piece, and 5% damage to health for the third piece, which is perfect. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bunch of builds with this three-piece Walker and Harris. I'm pretty sure about this, because this talents are straight away, damage talents, which is amazing. All these two are multiplicative damage, and the weapon damage is weapon damage. So yeah. Now I'm using the named version. It's already on sale in the PTS, and you can actually buy this and try it out with yourself. It's called the Chain Killer. It's a named chest piece. Now the talent is Perfect Headhunter. Yes, it's a marksman rifle build, so we are going for headshots, but like I said, it's going to crit as well. So Perfect Headhunter, what's the talent is after killing an enemy with a headshot, your next weapon hits within 30 seconds deals an additional 150% of that killing blows damage. So if you did, let's say, a 2 million on a headshot, just giving an average number, if you hit 2 million, the next shot, and if you kill that person, if you hit a 2 million headshot and you kill someone, then the next shot will be 150 times better than that damage. So it's just really nice. Now, the damage is capped to 800% of your weapon damage, but then it is raised to 1250% if your headshot damage is greater than 150%. Now, this is awesome talent for headshot. If you're granting, it's not only for like marksman rifle and rifle, you can also use in your assault rifle, LMG, whatever. If you can make a build which has more than 150% headshot damage, which is pretty easy to do, honestly, with the assault rifle and stuff. So if you do that, you don't need to hit crazy headshot damage numbers, just 150%, and you're gonna do 1250% extra headshot damage, which is insane strong. But for a marksman rifle, this is OP. Now, why this is OP? Because you're basically always trying to hit headshots. Now, this talent, let me tell you, before you hate on this talent or say that this is like a headshot or like PC talent only, trust me, even if you are on console, if you're hitting headshots, if you're missing headshot, doesn't matter. Trust me, I've tested it. I'm going to also show you later on. So if you hit a headshot, you gain this bonus. But then if you miss a headshot, and let's say you don't hit anyone, you just miss completely, it's a miss, the talent still stays active. It doesn't disappear. So if you hit a chest shot, or like a body shot, rather, chest shot. So if you hit a body shot, then only you're going to miss this buff, or it's going to get deactivated. Otherwise, every shot you miss, it still stays active. So just try aim on head. That's what I'm going to say. And if you miss, it's all right, because it's not going to do anything. So reloading weapon doesn't get rid of this buff. Swapping your weapon doesn't get rid of this buff. This buff is always active, because this is a chest piece buff. It's a talent buff for chest piece. It's not a weapon talent that it's going to go away if you swap a weapon. So it's going to always be active once you hit it. But which is very good that when you reload, this buff doesn't disappear, or, you know, if you miss a shot, it doesn't disappear. Only if you hit a body shot, it's going to deactivate. Otherwise, if you keep on hitting headshot and you miss the next shot, doesn't matter, it's going to stay active. So that's how good this talent is. That's where the damage comes from. Now, the next piece I'm using, the holster, is Orioldi. I'm using 2-piece Orioldi because 10% marksman rifle damage, 15% headshot damage. So I'm going for a core attribute weapon damage, 10% headshot damage, and 5.5% crit chance, because like I said, it's crit build. The next Orioldi piece is my knee pads with weapon damage, headshot damage, and crit chance. Now, the gloves, I could have used another Orioldi for 5% damage to armor, but I needed that 10% crit chance to, for the maxed out crit chance, 60% cap. Yeah. So that's why I'm using the Sheshka for 10% crit chance. It's a perfect god roll. You can see crit chance, headshot damage, and weapon damage. So that's pretty much it. The pieces I'm running for this build. Now let's see the damage, how much damage this can do. Okay, so let's go. So this is where we at right now. It's gone to 50 meters because I'm going to take the full advantage of my ranger talent. So I'm going for 50 meters away. So let's try and hit it. So the first shot without any buff, just vigilance. Just vigilance is active without any buff and everything. I'm just going to try to hit it with just a normal headshot. Okay, just a normal headshot. So wait, did I miss? Okay, never mind. So yeah, that's 5.5 million with a normal headshot. That's a red number. A red number is a normal headshot. Now, let's see if it crits. It didn't crit right now. It's a normal 5.5 million. Now this one, when you do it, when you get that buff active, you say, I killed it. I killed the target. Now the buff is active. I hit almost 15 million on the headshot. You see that? Almost 15 million. Now the next shot is 21 million. It's a crit. 21 million. You see? It's 21 million. With just white death, it's hitting 21 million. Now it's not a crit, so it's 20 million. Now look at this, 20 million. So if you keep on hitting, look at that, 21 million. Now I was talking about reloading. Look at that. I'm reloading without even holding my right mouse key. So I'm just reloading. I'm sitting here. The buff is still active. So if I miss a shot, there you go. The buff is still active. You see, I'm missing a shot. The buff is still active. So I'm going to do a headshot. Look at that, 21 million again. Now, if I do the body shot, I'm going to miss the buff is gone. Look at that. I hit a body shot, the buff is gone. So the only time you're going to lose the buff is when you hit a body shot. Otherwise, it's always going to be active even if you miss. Now, let's see how much damage the Nemesis can do, right? So just Vigilance, just the normal charge Nemesis on the head, 10 million, just normal Nemesis right there. So the buff is like halfway active now. So let's try charge and shoot. So that's 25 million. You can see the damage numbers on the left side. Now the buff is completely active. Let's try to hit it on the head. Look at that, 47 million with the Nemesis. 47 million with the Nemesis. It's a crit shot. Look at that. Without a crit, it's going to be 45 million. I've tested it. So just if I don't crit, it's going to be 45 million, but it's critting all the time because, like I said, it's a crit build. So it's going to crit every time. Most of the time, it's going to crit. So there you go. Without a crit, 45 million, as you can see. Now, it's a 60% crit chance build. So yeah, any other crit chance build, how many times it takes to crit? 60% chance. Yeah, 60%. So it will crit 60% of the time. Duh. So that was my Nemesis missing a scope. Oh yeah, never mind. So let me show you my stats right here. So there you go, 60% crit chance. I wasn't kidding. 60% crit chance, not 59, not 58, just 60, exact 60. 72.3% critical hit damage. Now, I have some critical hit damage attributes in my build. If I take them away and leave it like 60-60, 60 crit chance, 60 crit damage, my headshot damage will be like 300%. Plus my watch, let me show you, my watch is not at its complete max headshot range yet. So I'm losing like 7%, like 6.4% headshot damage here as well. So I will be 300% headshot damage. Now you can use aces and 8 and stuff to get more headshot, but then you're not going to get that crit chance. So this is not only a headshot build, but also a crit build, which is hitting almost 50 million, if I should say, 47 million from Nemesis and like 21 million from the White Death, which is not even perfect, like 7% marksman rifle damage. I don't even have any damage to armor here. So that's that. That's the marksman rifle build here, guys. I think I've showed everything. Now, with the booster hive, you can get 10% more damage boost, which is nice. That's what I was using for it. But yeah. I mean, it's going to be increasing your 10% damage with the damage you have, which is pretty cool, I guess. So that's the build, guys. Give it a try. In TU10, it's going to be really nice. This chest piece is very good. It's not a capped chest piece for rifle or marksman rifle. It can be used in assault rifle, SMG, and everything. So it should give it a try. I mean, this is a named version, so it's got more damage in it. But without the named version, will be a little reduced damage, but still is going to be OP, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the build, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace, have fun.